whole ass shit you just tried. Hey, Wop, I like that little blitz right there. Hey, boy, that, ooh, what formation that, boy? That shit look cold. Oh, you was on that nigga head then. Alright, Wop, I see what you want to do. I hate when niggas do that shit, boy. Oh yeah, on everything. On my mama in here. Let's go, nigga. You moving it up, baby. Open up that pussy, Wop. Open up that pussy, nigga. Nigga trying to fuck.
Okay, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle.
Good shit, Wop, you dirty bitch.
Second entrant to next week's NFC.
You ain't taking it back, though. You ain't like that, though. You ain't like that. You ain't like that, though. You ain't like that.
Philadelphia Eagles.
You ain't like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. You ain't like that, nigga. You ain't like that, nigga. You ain't like that, nigga. Take your 3 points next time.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
What, nigga? Nigga. No! Yeah, nah, fuck that, nigga. Niggas supposed to have that, boy. Hey, try me, keep trying me, nigga. Keep trying me, nigga. I can't believe they even, man, nigga, bro. Nigga taking the 3 points, though. Take the 3 points.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
That nigga, dog. Let's go, man.
And right away, they're going to stack him up.
I ain't one of them fake-ass, book-ass, puss-ass, shab-ass rappers,
first play. And it's second down now.
As usual,
Big Drake, you ain't scoring on shit.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
You lucky bitch.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Send my shit back, nigga. Send my shit back, nigga. You already know, man. Fuck wrong with this nigga, man. Fuck wrong with this nigga, man.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
For this shit right here,
that's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me, dog. That's what you get, nigga. No computer tackles.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Stop playing with me, dog.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here you go, this weak puss-ass, shab-ass shit. Wop, stop playing with me, dog. Wop, stop playing with me, dog.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me, dog. James Conner over 100, nigga. Let's go, man. Stop playing with me, dog.
Play action. Now Wentz.
Bum ass James, nigga.
Now he'll go deep down the middle. He's got a man. Complete. Might want to remember that 3rd down play. 37 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes a starch right out of them.
Yeah, stop playing with me, dog. Wow, stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me, dog. James Conner again. Yeah, shut up, nigga. Stop playing with me, dog.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 4.
Crazy. Wow, what's my name, nigga? Say my name.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Say my name, Wop.
Didn't happen on that
Wop, say my name, fuck, nigga. What the fuck this was, nigga? Yeah, Candyland, nigga. Welcome, nigga.
They fake the give. Now Wentz.
Say my name, push that.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Say my name, nigga.
His first reception
Wop,
of the
say my name, nigga.
matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field.
Oh, my Lord.
At the same time,
oh, my Lord.
as methodical as they've been,
say it,
they
nigga.
want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
Like that, bro.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that way, yeah.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
I know it's possible, bud.
Working from the gun, Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Oh, I tried to kill him.
But playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you're letting them know that you came to play.
A lot of sweep unders. Yeah, we ain't worried. What, nigga? Nigga hate it, nigga.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Oh, man. Thomas, nigga. Fuck that strap-ass nigga, dog.
Now Wilson.
Oh, God. Fucking play.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they nigga. That's good for 28 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards.
Yeah, he shouldn't even call that in the first place.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Hey,
a couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yards, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go musical shot. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Oh, I like this.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Why he dive? Hey, why he dive? Why he do that? Why he do that? Why he do that?
31. Nigel Bradham
flying
in and laying the number defensively.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him?
Wow, don't do that again. I don't like that.
Excellent downfield.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. 3-0 after
Are you ready?
Sports.
Oh, what a hit. I ain't got no respect. I'm going for it, nigga. I ain't got no respect.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Okay. That's how you do it, nigga. That's how you do it, nigga. Juju, nigga. That's how you do it, nigga. Moss work. Don't quit on me. Don't you quit on me.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I don't know what the fuck Drew Brees
on a 2nd and long. It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz, and a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And a kick by Elliott is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 57 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know, there's a quarterback in this league that's any good. It doesn't.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 13-yard touchdown run, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. $12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the 1st down marker.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
Third and long. It's Wilson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Willet.
I'm done with this game. I'm done with this game. Man, they just fucked me over.
That shit don't bother me, boy.
Man, just fucked me over. Oh my god. I just got fucked over by man.
Hey, I was at the steel house last night. I ain't even do nothing, boy. I wouldn't sleep. I think if you want to do something in the morning, though, like, if you don't be wearing drawers, man.
Nigga tell me wearing drawers. What type of time you want? Drawers.
Good pickup of 28 yards.
Hey, let me just fuck me over on that side. So get the fuck out of here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This time Wilson will throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Throwing now is Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 82. Now Wentz again. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Come on, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Look at this shit. Look at that. Look at this. He giving it to me.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
Yes, sir. It is a turn one.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
It's your first drive of the 2nd half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's got his target. That's more. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Lynch. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 5. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On play action, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check. 80 weapons.
On play action, Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Wentz. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. And Jeffrey's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll try and run it with the core. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
Big right here.
This is caught inside the 15.
I've been tuning in. I've been watching y'all on the phone.
And touchdown.
What's good, Gator? What's good, Gator?
DK Metcalf His second touchdown of the night as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Nah, Redskins now not
on the PAT, and the lead is up to 5. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this away.
Well, can y'all hear each other now? Can y'all hear each other now?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
He said, Gator said Solo he could. Gator Solo said he could hear you. But Gator, can you hear him right now?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown, their last goal.
He said he could hear you. Someone said he could hear you clearly, so you can't hear him right now.
To escape, and he goes down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult.
All right, check to see who got a nap type in the party. Maybe one of y'all got a nap type.
It comes through clean. Oftentimes,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
And what league?
And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
And what league?
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-line, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass.
I don't have a D in the give, I only got 2 D.
Whatever they put out there.
Got to figure now after getting that turnover,
how
they're just going to be
give you one,
happy to
but I
keep
only
the
have
ball on
one?
the
I only got
ground,
2.
right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms.
I don't even have that, nigga. I have Emmanuel Mosley, Mike Ford,
right now.
Michael
Just
Jackson
take care of
Sr.
it,
and
they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
What?
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
You know he's a superstar, right?
To throw is Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Come on, man.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter,
All right,
as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Tell him, ask him what he want. So just ask him who he want his superstars to be.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't do it, bro. We ain't do it, so go ahead and do it.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. On third down, a run from Breida.
What team you with?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Matt Breida. His second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I know y'all ain't find him back in the league.
Up and through by Myers, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Oh, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Ain't nobody over here. Ain't nobody over here with a superstar, though.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
I swear he did.
Nobody over here has a superstar on the Rams. I'm looking at the team right now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception,
so who you want? Who you want? I'll do it right now.
A little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out.
You want Sean Murphy bunting?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
That's kind of. Vita Vea don't have one, so none of them have them over
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. Okay. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. It's complete to Diggs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
So get off his team. I'll do it, bro.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I took care of it, Solo. I took care of it.
And Diggs has it.
Who fouled?
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really try to move him a little bit towards the center of the field. So you put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Huh? Throw it on OJ, then who you want the last one to be on?
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
You can't call a timeout?
This one taken from the 7.
Let the clock run out. Let the clock run out and see if that works. See if it goes back to regular play. If it don't, all right, Cobb, your last one. Come on. I think you should put it on Sean Murphy. You said what?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Fletcher Cox, his 2nd sack of the night. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Cobb, who your last one you want, Nug? So who do you want, bro?
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
So who do you want, Cobb?
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this offense needs a touchdown. A field goal won't get it done in this situation. But after giving up back-to-back sacks, things are looking a little bit bleak.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
I got a question.
Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. One final try now for Wentz. Left side caught by Diggs. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs?
Did the nigga quit the game
and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
I'm saying, y'all. So y'all, he quit the game again?
Okay.
I thought y'all was still playing because you said the game had bounced. It had bounced back.
Yeah, and I seen that. I was on his live stream.